Add vinegar to milk and don't buy it at the market again. Friends, for this recipe we will need 3 liters of whole milk. I have already added 2 liters here in the pan and I am adding another liter. And now I'm going to add approximately 12 tablespoons of alcohol vinegar. This recipe is very easy and everyone will love the result. Now just turn it on to medium heat and mix until our milk curdles. We've already curdled our milk, friends, let's turn off the heat. Remembering that to make the process faster, just boil the milk first and then add the vinegar, is that okay? Now let's set aside for approximately 3 minutes. After 3 to 5 minutes we will sift our curdled milk like this. I'm using a sieve, but you can use a kitchen towel to do this. Now let's separate the liquid from the dough with the help of a spatula. Friends, this recipe is wonderful and after learning how to make this recipe you will no longer want to buy cream cheese at the supermarket. You will make your own cream cheese at home, much tastier and healthier. Now let's transfer all the mass that we separated from the liquid here to a blender, like this. The liquid, which is the whey, can be used in another recipe. Now I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of butter. I'm using salted butter, but it can be unsalted too, whatever you have at home. I will also add a teaspoon of salt. And now let's cover the blender and mix very well. In the middle of the process, we can turn off the blender and help mix with a spatula, because this mixture is very creamy and can be difficult to mix with just the blender. If necessary, you can add a little milk to help mix, but just a little milk, then just continue mixing. We've finished our recipe, friends, and look at the perfect consistency of this homemade cream cheese. Remember, friends, that the more you mix in the blender, the creamier the cream cheese becomes. Now let's transfer it to a glass jar with a lid to store in the fridge. Avoid using a plastic jar, okay? The glass jar keeps it much better. We finished our curd here and look how beautiful it turned out. Now I'm going to cover the pot and put it in the fridge to make it colder and more consistent. Then we'll try it. It's time to try our homemade cream cheese, friends. My God! Look at the creaminess of this cream cheese we just made. It's much better than the cream cheese we buy at the market. It's delicious and very creamy. I'm going to put it on bread to try it and I'll tell you how our wonderful recipe turned out. My God! This cottage cheese is perfect. Do it at your home and tell us what you think. Everyone will definitely love it.